Dance on Ice returned to our screens last month with a brand new... Are you finished?
Remember what you said about bending over?
Oh, my goodness.
Right, sorry.
Lincoln's not here. Line-up of brave celebs donning the infamous skates. One of those being Corrie icon, Sally Dynevor. Ladies, welcome Sally and Matt. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you here.
Really lovely. And I must say, it's been an absolute joy to see you two in action on the ice. It really has.
We're having a brilliant time, aren't we, Matt? It's so much fun. I'm really enjoying it.
And you'd said no up until this point, hadn't you?
I mean, you know, I'm terrified of going on the ice, and I've never done anything that's dangerous before, and I've never put myself out there before, so I've done Corrie for so long, and I love it. I love my job. I feel really lucky that I'm doing Corrie, but after lockdown, I suddenly thought it's about time I just put myself out of my comfort zone and did something different. And I think we all feel like that.
Had you ever skated before?
No, never.
Never? Your first experience?
Yes. So brilliant. And, you know, the standard of when you think of the first ever series of Dancing on Ice, the stuff that they're doing now is almost like the finale performance.
Yeah.
You know, even when I did it with Matt in 2012, I didn't skate without Matt for weeks. Sally's skating without Matt, you know...
This week, yeah, which is going into Dance week 4. I think, you know, it's progression of the show, and people expect more. The audience is more educated with ice skating, and I think, thankfully, you know, we get to a bigger standard than we did originally.
And I know you guys are giving yourself a funny nickname, haven't you, because of your combined ages. It feels like you guys get on really well.
Oh, we do. We really do.
Our combined age is 103. And we're the golden oldies.
It's amazing, though, when you said last week on the telly and you said Sally's 58, I mean, you looked about 25, didn't she, and that?
It was a wig. I mean, how brilliant was that wig? It was... And the clothes, the outfits they give you, it's just... I mean, I just love dressing up.
But it's your strength. When you have a look at you on the ice, Sally, it's your strength. Your body is so strong. Do you feel like that's come from training with Matt, or do you feel like it was strong anyway?
A bit of both, but, I mean, Matt is amazing, and I'm just so lucky to have Matt, and there's no way I could do this without him. Every time we go out, when it's live, I say, Matt, I'm going to be looking into your eyes the whole time.
I was so desperate for her to get with Matt, wasn't I? I remember I kept saying, oh, my God, if you get Matt. We were at the first episode, and your little Hattie had never even seen you dance, had never even seen you skate. She was so proud. We're so proud of you.
It's funny, though, I keep saying to Matt, just pick me up, Matt, because then I don't have to go on the
Like, no, we still have to skate, and then the next question is when does it end? When does the music finish? And I'm like, well, we still have another minute. Like,
I mean, I still remember, I mean, I was talking to you earlier, wasn't I? Watching your first performance, to me, is just astonishing, because... First of all, you've been this soap character for 36 years, which there's a real safety to that as well. So then you're out there that you've never been before, and then it is terrifying. You are dancing on dinner knives. That is what it is like. And I think I certainly underestimated how scary it was.
Yeah.
So all those nerves together, that mixture of nerves, it's incredible.
And I've been asked to do it a few times, but I always worry that I'm a bit heavier. And obviously Sally's tiny, so it must help if you get a smaller person to have to pick up. Because God help you if you had to pick me up, love.
Well, I skated with Gemma Collins, and, you know, we weren't able to do the big lifts that, you know, Sally and I might be able to do. But I think my experience with the show, the lighter people, actually, it's harder for them to skate. Because there's less weight, and I think that's why the boys or the men's celebrities actually can skate a little bit easier. Girl, you might, you know, Olympics are around the corner. We could get you trained up.
And is it quite nerve-wracking for you, Matt? Because obviously you're having to start with a newbie every single time you do a new series, and you're trying, I guess, to not break anything that belongs to anything like that. I mean, honestly, what is that like for you?
For me personally, I think the secret to my success is I take it in very small doses. You know, we all speak English, but at the end of the day, we all speak a very different language. And me as a coach, me as a mentor and a tutor, I have to get into their head as fast as possible and be able to read them so that I can portray what I need to get out of them. And as Denise, you know, knows and witnessed, I don't push too hard. because at the end of the day, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Yeah. And it is a competition. I understand that, but it also is an entertainment program. Yeah. And I want my celebrities to enjoy the process because it's stressful, it's hard, it's dangerous.
I want to ask you a really serious question. Who is the best, me or Sally?
Can I plead the fifth?
Sally, is there something you're really dreading the chance of doing, like the headbanger or...?
Well...
Because you've already been up in the air.
I like being up in the air. Oh. But this weekend is going to be tricky because Matt's trying to get me to skate on my own, and that's really scary.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone is so good this year.
There is a really great standard of people this year.
Yeah. So, you know, just me skating on my own for a minute, to me, is massive.
And is that the fear of hurting yourself, or is it also just the fear of being absolutely on your own? Because it's so different from your day job.
Yeah, I just don't want to fall over live on television. I think that's the terrifying thing.
Talk us through your first night, the first night that you went on live television, skating. How did you feel? Did you sleep the night before?
No, I didn't sleep for about 3 nights before. I said on the thing I was on fight or flight mode, and I really was. And it's really weird because I think Thursday night is the night when the nerves start to build, and they get worse and worse and worse as the weekend goes on.
Literally just before we skated through that tunnel, she looked at me and she went, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. I'm like, girl, we going now. It's a choice.
So now I'm going to ask for another comparison. Is it more nervous leading up to the first episode of Dancing on Ice or picking up your MBE as you did yesterday?
You know, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I just took in every moment. My husband and I turned up at Windsor and we'd forgotten our ID, so that was a little bit of a drama. We had to run back to the hotel and get ID.
What, you've got an MBE, but you have to prove who you are.
36 years on the top soap.
But it was amazing. Everyone there was so lovely, and it was so nice
Princess
to meet
Anne
everyone.
Gave you it.
Princess Anne gave me the award and said, you know, what's it like being in Coronation Street for as long as you have? And I said, I've really enjoyed every moment. And she said, that's a great attitude to have. And I talked about my charity, which is Prevent Breast Cancer, and she was lovely about that.
So
and
we're very, very proud of you.
We are.
Very much deserved it. Well, good luck to both Sally and Matt. Good luck on Sunday.